So this is going to be a review of the MyProtein Impact Whey Protein. So this one is actually a limited edition flavour. So they've got like the limited edition sort of what they call the World's Kitchen, and it's like different like flavours for around the world. Now this one is Eaten Mess. Now this is going to be kind of like a review, more of like a taste review and stuff than actual review of actual protein, because I've only been taking it for a few days. But yeah. So I've never tried anything by MyProtein before, but they're like having a sale, and this broke bitch was like, because I'm going back in, because obviously going back in the gym and stuff, I need to seriously get some protein. Before it was like, I don't necessarily need it, but now it's like I need it. Let's try some MyProtein. So this is Impact Whey Protein. I've not heard of MyProtein before. They are a supplement brand that has online. I think you can just buy the stuff online when it comes to the protein. I think you can buy maybe buy their protein bars. I might have seen them before in Holland and Barrett. I'm not 100% sure, but they're mostly based online for the majority of the part. Like I'm going to say 95%. Because now saying that, I will say, like, the information on the pack is non-existent. Like, all it has is ingredients, and then obviously this in other languages and stuff like that, as you can see, which so it's not necessarily straightforward. And I know you're gonna say, well, you can just look up it online. Yes, you can, but out of all the proteins that I've tried, so Time for Nutrition, Ghost, it's all conveniently on the actual bottle in detail, like in easy information and stuff. So it's just less hassle to then have to pop up online just to find the information, and you have to do is look at the pack. So that is kind of a downside to that. Well, it's not really a downside, you can just look online, but it's not really that convenient. So one scoop of this is 25 grams of protein. I have around about a scoop and a half. Sometimes it's a little bit more than a half. I tried to work out so it's plainly like a half. So I mix, so yeah, so like one and a half. So anyway, sorry, I'm a bit whatever. Let's just compose yourself and carry on. So I mixed this with 300 ml of water. It mixes well. I've never had any problems or anything like that. I don't have any, it's not hard to mix it all together or anything like that. And I use a shaker. I know some people don't like shakers now. Apparently that's the thing where everyone just mixes their stuff with a spoon, but I still use a shaker just because I feel that it will shake it a lot better than using. I suppose you can get away with doing it if it's sort of like a pre-workout, just because a pre-workout kind of dissolves anyway, or something like a BCA. But I think the best way to kind of mix it all together is to use a shaker. So when it comes to flavour, so I'm not going to be too harsh just because this is the only flavour I've actually tried, but it's not that strong. So first off, I did it with a little bit more. So with a little bit more water than usually, because I'm doing a scoop and a half, and I thought that's a bit watered down. So I then brought it back to what it recommends is 300. I think you can go lower than that as well. And I was like, still a bit watered down. Like you get that initial taste, and it kind of just dissipate. And why do I feel that that's wrong? Dissipate. That sounds like someone taking a shit. That's probably the worst the wrong word to use. But anyway, it kind of disappears. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, kind of waters down. So, which is a little bit of a shame. But as I said, I've not tried any more flavors. So don't hold that to account really. I've not really don't remember having an eaten mess dessert in how many years, so I can't remember what it tastes like, because the eaten mess might not be as strong tasting. So don't hold my word on, if any of the other flavors are watered down, but compared to this flavour and other brands that I've used, this is probably the weakest flavour that I've used out of all the them. Time Nutrition being the best flavour, and then being just perfect and right, and then Ghost being like the strongest flavour where I have to actually water that down because it can be a little bit too much. when I say water it down, add more water than is recommended. So the price of this, so the reason why I've stayed clear of MyProtein is because the price. So they usually say when it comes to prices of protein, you don't want to go cheap because a lot of the time it's just stuffed with crap. MyProtein is probably the cheapest you're gonna get. I know stuff like B&M sell like protein. I don't remember the price of them, but this is probably the cheapest you're gonna get. But it is still quite popular. Now, I remember a video years and years ago where someone said MyProtein are clever because if you notice, if you've not seen MyProtein products before, if you look online, a lot of their packaging is quite plain. Like this one, it's just got that on there just because it's a limited edition. But a lot of their packaging is plain and they don't really have a lot of like marketing and stuff like that, which this person was saying, then they don't have to then sell their protein or any other products that they have at a higher price because they've not got that much cost to cover, which kind of makes sense, but I'm still a bit you know what I mean, because even if it's a big brand, I mean, look what happened to bulk powders. So I'm still a bit iffy about them, but obviously I've got this whole bag to finish. So I know I thought I picked it up because I thought, oh, we'll try it out. We might as well try a new protein. But I'll probably go. If I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably go back to Ghost after this is finished. But yeah, I think currently they're having a sale, but I think these are around like tenner and stuff. It's super cheap. I think I got it cheaper than a tenner. I had a discount code, but it's super cheap. I think it's also popular with people who go to uni for obvious reasons. They kind of need to save their money and stuff. But I mean, it's up to you if you want to try it or not. So as an overall, it mixes really well. The taste isn't quite there, but don't hold me on it. This is the only flavour that I've had. Eat a mess, and I don't remember what the dessert tastes like. So I don't know if Eat a mess is quite strong tasting anyway. But yeah, that's it for this review. So bye guys.